All right, here we go. We're starting a new series for Alice. This is Batman, the animated series. Obviously, I've heard of it quite a bit. No idea other than what I've seen in some of these documentaries that they mentioned in passing. I assume it's going to be more about his personal life, which we weren't getting in Justice League. I assume this one in Superman, the animated series, go into personal life, which I'm very interested in. I don't mind the crime fighting. Two things I don't want. I don't want the flashbacks to his parents dying because seen it. It's starting to feel like a snuff film at this point. I've seen his parents die so many times. I don't want it. I assume we're not getting that. And I don't want this suspicious. I don't know much about his girlfriends because I was always more of a Superman fan than a Batman fan. Vicky Vale that may be a movie thing only. I don't know, but like whatever his girlfriend is, I don't want this. Ooh, she almost caught him. Okay, she doesn't know who he is. Ooh, she's suspicious. Okay, she doesn't know who he is. Ooh, she almost caught him. Okay, she doesn't know who he is. I've just seen it, done it. Like I watched Lois and Clark, right? I stopped watching that series because I got so annoyed. Like just the there are so many shows that involve we have a secret we don't want you to find out, and various series have done that to various degrees of well execution. Dexter, I think, executed it very well with all the different people. The Americans execute it like shit. We get one scene after 7 seasons. I don't, him finding out sooner. I don't know how that would have worked with the series, but like we got one scene after 7 seasons. It just doesn't work for me. So I don't know, man. Like it's just, well, we'll see. I'm making a lot of assumptions. I don't know the series yet. So one other thing about it. Let me see here. You see the title here. Every episode, the title will be here because there's been some concern about how. I guess I'll have to use my other hand because I have to keep this on here for it not to revert to this. Anyway, so you can see the title, right? So you'll see it here every episode. You son of a bitch. It keeps wanting to go away. You'll see it here every episode. That'll be the title. Obviously, I'll have the title with the links, and I'll say the title. So there's because the production order was different than the viewing order, the original air date order, and some sites probably have it listed wrong, like what aired, and I'm sure the pilot will be fine. Like I don't think the pilot was aired at order, but you thought that about Firefly. It turned out not to be true. So yeah, I don't know. There's a difference between what the order they originally showed on TV and what order was intended. Is what I'm saying. And so, because of that potential confusion, we just want to make sure everybody knows they're on the same page of what the order in which I watch this shit. So, you will always see the title here. Then I'll say it, and it'll be a link. So there should be no way you're on the wrong episode. But if you are, you'll find out very quickly because the subtitles won't match what you're looking. So it'll be fine. But yeah, this is the Cat and the Claw Part One. So that being the case, let's go ahead and get started. We are starting in 1, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's always a bank robbery with these. Yeah, I can guess over here with these fuckers. Batman out here protecting the corporation money. He's protecting big money. That's right. Get attacked in the street, nobody's around. A bank gets attacked, Batman's there to save the money's ass. I got my volume up too loud. Hey, they're doing this as a nonverbal sequence. I'm into it, man. I love this. This is great. Yeah, you telegraphed that punch so bad. Even Mike Tyson would have knocked you out. Old Mike Tyson. Look at him. Goddamn right. Look, it's not that I don't like Batman. I just, ooh, you can get the title here. I just like Superman more. That's all. It's not about not liking Batman. Trust me. Oh, and they don't have a long, tedious credit sequence. All right, now we're talking. Maybe that is a credit sequence. Maybe like we see him whip those people's ass every episode. That's why there was no dialogue. That could be. That could be. We'll see. We'll have to see next episode. I always love Catwoman. Like she's one of my favorite animated, comic book characters. I guess we'd say. She has everything. She's the anti-hero. She can be good. She can be bad. She can be stealing shit, but she steals from the rich for the most part. She's not, stealing from somebody working 3 jobs trying to support their kids. She steals from rich assholes. That fits my ideology. And, Jesus, please don't. Those cat claws are sharp, man. See, you're not a good... Oh, shit, that was a cat around here. What the hell? You're not a good thief if you're whispering to yourself, but you weren't. You were whispering to your cat. Okay. Hey. The cat's got it going on, man. I didn't realize Catwoman literally interfaced with cats. Maybe it's a special mega cat, or like mega humans. But also the fact that she's, her and Batman have a thing, right? And you know exactly what I mean. Good kitty. Yeah, he couldn't climb that through. Yeah. Except, but I remember when the first Batman movie came out in 1989. Meow. He said, this reviewer says, we've got a man dressed like a bat being licked by a woman dressed like a cat. What is the world coming to? In 89, they were talking about Hollywood was depraved, right? Yeah. We got a man dressed like a bat being licked by a woman dressed like a cat. This is outrageous. Morally bankrupt. And here we go, like 20 years after that. 89, 99, somewhere around there. Maybe 15, I'm not sure. Yeah. Batman is all about law and order when it comes to the rich people's money, see? She was stealing from a rich person. He's all about protecting rich people's money. Which, he's rich, so I get it. That fits his ideology. Hey, man, I'd be nauseous as hell. Perfectly executed. She landed on her feet. He's right in front of you. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Well, this is just embarrassing. The woman sounds familiar. I have no chance in hell of figuring out who it is, but she does sound familiar. Hey, the cat's able to keep up. That's pretty damn good, man. The cat does not have the jumping power of a human cat. Or a human bat, for that matter. Yeah, he's always in front of you. Yeah, like I said. The cat was never going to keep up. Guess I'm going to have to kick your ass. Yeah, I'm definitely going to scratch you. And not in a fun way. Yeah, that's just expensive. Not that I care. By the way, this voice is great. This is the OG guy, right? Whatever the hell his name is. I don't remember. But the perfect Batman voice who did it for a long time. I'm sure this is him. Oh, shit, man. Really? Hey, cat. It's called a survival instinct, dumbass. Stand there screaming or you move your ass, man. You got two choices. One of those choices, one of those choices keeps you alive. That's pure Darwinism, man. If he doesn't know to move out of the way of a truck, then, that's it. But this cat's been brainwashed, right? So I want to see the physics of that, man. At least she got it back. I wouldn't be talking too much shit. He's been in front of you every time you talk shit. You're going to turn around and he's going to be standing there. Yeah. He is definitely turned on. What the hell is that? You'll be able to track that shit down. Only 3 people supply this in the whole city, and only 1 woman of this age and athletic type bought it in the past month. Excuse me, why are we blue? He's busy, man. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna happen. You're dreaming. Seriously? You thought you had a shot? Are you kidding me? Get out of my face. Dude, your hair, you look like a Disney princess. Get out of my face. Yeah. Emphasis on old ladies. 500? I don't even get out of bed for less than 1,000. Dude, my cufflinks cost more than 1,000. The hell are you talking about? Look at him. He's feeling it, man. That's all? I know we're... Okay, that's what I'm saying. I know we're talking about, like, 1989. No, whatever the hell this came out. 1991, 98, 2000? I'm going to predict somewhere around 2000. So, $1,000 back, 25 years ago is more money, but still. Yeah. I can always count on you for the gossip, Stanley. Good gosh. Terrible mustache, but good gossip. That comes later. Yeah, that's not a villain name. Maven? That's villain as hell. Yeah. Yeah. We're definitely dating. Look at it. Blushing? Really? That's a persona, though. He is the mask that Batman wears. This is all a persona. Okay. I got it. Meow. Gotta go. I can't explain why I have to leave quickly, but I'm out of here. He's gone. He's gone in a puff of smoke. Damn. When you bring a Gatling gun on your bank robbery job, maybe you should just not do that. The job, I mean. Wow. I know that they said in one of those documentaries I watched, they're trying to keep the time period a little unfocused. So we've got Tommy guns and we got the cars that look like they're from the 60s. But we'll see probably, a little bit more modern technology here and there, right? This is... I don't know exactly when it's was. They might have had cell phones or at least car phones by then. We'll see if they show them. Oh, shit. If you got explosives in there, we're all dead. Yeah, I'm driving now. My main job in driving was to wreck you guys. Well, if they all die in a blaze of glory, that's on them. I rolled out. He does not suffer the consequences of his actions, this Batman. Really? The sewer? Do you realize how much shit is going to be floating down there? You're going to smell like, well, a sewer. I mean, better than going to jail, I guess. Yeah. Look at it. He knows exactly where to get sneak to. Yeah. Here's the deal, see? This voice is familiar, too. I'm sure they all will be. Thanks, friend. Yeah. I've always liked their relationship, too. Yep. These masked freaks that you had nothing to do with showing up. It's a challenge. You show up in a mask, start kicking ass. Other people are going to put on masks to kick your ass. That's just what it is. You created the scenario. Hell no. I'm robbing him tonight. Yeah. He was excellent. Shouldn't cats have a good sense of smell? She should be able to smell the same cologne, right? Because Batman ain't washing the cologne off before he puts on the suit. Sometimes he's got to dress too fast. The same cat, he's going to recognize her. He's going to see the cat and clock her. Also, the cat wallpaper is going to be a good sign too, right? See, all Bruce knows is he's trying to smash. He don't know that he's going to uncover some shit. Yeah. They had instant fireworks. Yeah. All those crimes you do. Yeah. Incompetence. Yeah. Clearly a dick. Why would you want to date this? Yeah. Okay, that makes her... See, right now she comes off as a psycho. Also, all the cats. Like, all the cats. Any more than 2 or 3 cats is too many cats for any location. Like, I'm not trying to... If you got 5 cats, that's fine. But, like, I'm just saying. 2 or 3 cats is enough. Why don't you order a pizza? You know it, baby. Yeah. Now we're definitely doing lunch. I bet she is. I like a man I can use to get what I want. Just like a cat. Use you, give you no affection, or if they want affection, it's on their terms, not on yours, ever. Just like a cat. Really. This is giving me supervillain energy. Why are you doing the... Nah, he's some kind of supervillain. Piano Man or some shit. Man, just cut out the bocce ball. Don't nobody like that shit. I'll kick your ass. But why are people going to drive a long way to go to the resort? Probably not. Make it closer to the city. Oh, shit. Damn, he's evil as hell. Yeah, guess who she's robbing next? She was going to rob Bruce Wayne. Yeah. 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 You have bright green eyes. This is an inappropriate time to mention it, but like I just felt like I had to say it. Yeah. Bruce is all over this, man. He's not all over the truth, but he is all over this. You're a villain. Who the hell are you? She's a beef bus. Oh shit, she's Eastern European. That's never good. Sorry to any of my Eastern European viewers. You know it's true. Yeah, in shows, right? We're not talking about real life. We're talking about shows. It's never good in shows. German accent's never good in shows either. Sorry to my German viewers. You know it's true. Not saying American accents are doing any good work either, but you get it. Yeah, it feels like it's dark out. Like doesn't it look like nighttime out there? So they went immediately, I guess. I thought this was like a time cut. Yeah, I got some highway robbery. I didn't ask. I really want to go back. I probably won't remember. Go back and look at when they got into the car, what the sky looked like. I feel like it was dark as hell. Oh shit, I do. I wasn't sure which one it was. I'll be honest with you, Batman or Catwoman. It could have been either one. Yeah, he pulled his big fat ass up onto the table. He deadlifted 250 pounds. Strong as hell. Yeah. Yeah, but you're evil. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you hear scummy shit. Now he's deadlifting. He's arm lifting. And I told you to stop shitting your pants when I lifted you up. I told you to stop doing that. Yep, you're getting robbed as hell. She's taking everything. She might take your little model there. Oh, she's just snooping. Okay. You know, I don't really like the animal familiar. Ooh, that's some horse shit. But nice catch though. Oh, she's Jesus. I'm a dumbass. I am dumb as hell. She's Red Claw. I didn't put it together. Jesus, I thought they were unrelated stories. I really did. I thought it was like she's got a beef with this guy, and Batman's got his person, who I assume was a guy. I guess I'm sexist. She's red. Okay, Jesus, she's Red Claw. It's right there, man. Like she's red, and there's a claw in her arm. Dumb ass. I don't know. Can't excuse it. It happened. But yeah, what I was going to say was like I don't like her little animal companion here. For me, yes, we have a man dressed like a bat flying around in impossible physics. Superman exists. Wonder Woman. You should be she clocked that shit, didn't she? You should be able to believe an animal can be more intelligent than an animal would actually be. But for me, somehow that's too far. It's a big ask. So I don't like it. That's all I'm saying. It breaks my immersion a little bit. Not a big deal. Yeah. But it just feels a little too Disney for me. Disney, the princess always has little animal that is sentient and can't talk, but like basically does sentient things. Yep, you're busted as hell. So, really, the only mark against this show so far. I like everything else. I'm into it. That's right. She's taking your shit, and by the shit I mean information. You're pretty quippy for a 6'5", 300-pound Russian woman. None of those demographics felt like something that I would have said you would be quippy, right? I mean, she's got jokes, man. Was the cat worried? Like, is that what we were saying? It's like you're taking too long. Is that what the cat said? I'm out. Joke's on you. I was only on my fourth life. Are those CDs or those are probably floppy disks? Yeah, just a bit. Well, see, that's why you don't make your ventilation systems 6 feet tall, right? Or probably about 4 feet, but you know what I mean. One thing they don't talk about, obviously, it's way too big. You never have ventilation systems that big. I used to design ventilation systems. They would typically be about 12, 14, 16 inches, you know? Well, that can't be good. But what they don't tell you, yeah, you don't want to crawl anymore that way. That will hurt. Is they're dusty as hell. There'd be so much dust in there, man. You come out looking like you have white dandruff all over you. I've seen them when they pulled the thing down and clean them out. So if that was a real ventilation system, man, you'd be coated in dust. You have a lot of trouble breathing. It'd just be everywhere. And Batman's waiting. Incompetent. He's probably here for Red Claw, but still, he'll take you. Yeah, that's one way to get out. You could have just tried the knob first. We didn't see it turn. No, he's shooting first. Yeah, Isis is a Egyptian god, isn't it? I think it may even be the Egyptian cat god. Now that I think about it. I mean, now it has a darker meaning, but back then, that's what it meant. Yeah, your 5 pounds is too heavy. Like you're weighing me down. You're dead as hell. Yeah, that's right. We've got a man dressed like a bat being kissed by a woman dressed like a cat. That's just immoral, man. What is this country going to? Yeah, yeah. What was the dick grope for? What was that for? Like everything about it. No? Yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious who you are. It's not obvious who he is. It is obvious as hell who she is. Come on now. Meow. Definitely smash it. Oh shit! That's a good line. That's a really good line. Yeah, you will be sorry. Nice catch. She almost killed me. That son of a bitch. Yeah. Batman's thinking, I'm in there. Yeah. Yes, there will. This is only part one. Ooh, that cat in the front looks pissed. Damn. I mean, we're talking about, like, it looked like homicidally pissed. I don't like that at all, man. What the hell's going on with these cats? Don't you want drapes over the window for you change out of your Catwoman costume? People over there can see, man. We know we can see you, right? They hold up a fucking cue card. Close your goddamn drapes. Now, how do you think that? Well, yeah, man. And who are you talking to? You're in a room by yourself. He just had to do it, didn't he? How they were listening? There's several ways you could just put I'm going to try to catch some of these names here. Adrian Barbeau? That is not who I thought that was. Okay, I know her, of course. Um, Not, I don't know her. We don't do lunch, but you know what I mean. I have heard of her, and I saw her. She used to be big in the John Carpenter movies in the late '70s, early '80s, somewhere around there. She was a big deal back in the day. Shit, let me see when this. What is the copyright on this? 1992. Holy shit! It can't possibly be right. There's no way it's that early. 92, dude. That is very surprising. So that I kept getting stuck on 1989. I kept trying to correct myself from saying 1989 because the original Batman movie with what the hell, Michael Keaton, was 1989, right? So I mentioned that early, and then that date was just stuck in my head every time I tried to talk about when this was set. I kept saying 89. I kept meaning, I assume this came out like in 98. You heard me, 99, 2000, somewhere around there, because Justice League came after that and ended around 2005. But like clearly the time period is much further, it's much wider than I thought. They had seasons of this and they had seasons of the animated series, and they did 5 seasons. Justice League, it all makes sense. I thought it was more condensed than that, but I guess not. Okay, so this, okay, 89. So basically, this got greenlit after the first live-action Batman movie was super popular. And this would have come out, I think the second Batman movie, which featured Catwoman, was 91. Let me check that real quick. 1992. Okay, so it came out in 92. So there's a synergy here is what I'm saying. Her being the first villain, adversary, there's a Red Claw as a villain. Her being the first adversary in the very first episode of the anime series is a synergy. Like they launched this in conjunction with the live action movie. Interesting they didn't get the voiceover actress. She's probably too expensive. And also then you would raise the question why we have Mike Keaton doing his voice, which you can't do. Plus you're gonna bring her back a bunch, so again you don't want to have that. Like Adrienne Barbeau was much cheaper in '92 than whoever the hell they had playing. I can't remember her name. Had playing Catwoman in the live action series, right? She was younger, hotter, a bigger name, probably an A-lister back then. So they just brought in Adrienne, who was probably 5 years past her prime at this point. Prime as far as Hollywood is concerned. So it tracks. It makes sense. I'm seeing the vision here. I know a lot of people don't care about the whole marketing crap, but I'm seeing how this got started. And then it went so much because like the second movie, this is the high watermark of Batman right here. You have this animated series taking place the same year that the second movie came out, which was pretty well received. It wasn't as well received as the first movie, but it was pretty well received. People liked it. It was I think it did more money. And then it all goes to shit from here. Live action just completely goes to shit. I assume this series, considering they did 4 seasons, did much better, right? It was much more successful, much less creatively bankrupt. The live action movies were afraid to be comic book movies. And that's their biggest problem. We'll do a diagnosis of that some other time, but like they were afraid to be comic book movies. It was 92. This wasn't 2008 after Iron Man came out. So they were scared of it. So they fucked it all up. But yeah, great start to a series, man. All right, here we go. Batman, or what is it? The Cat and the Claw, Part 2. So the title actually makes sense now. The Cat and the Claw, the Red Claw. Obviously, I thought the Cat and the Claw would be the same entity. Clearly not. Your naming scheme makes sense. Good job, show. Let's go and get into it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is her intro. Okay, interesting. I didn't get that read the first time. I gotta say, what this intro does is it really gives you the vibe of the series. Batman trying to save big money. It shows you some of the elements like the Batmobile, which I don't think we saw much of in the first episode. It really establishes his aura. Aura is a big phrase these days, right? You're like, oh, he's got so much aura. She's got so much aura. That's a big deal, right? It's a thing. So they establish that, and they're not spoiling anything. They're not giving you anything like from the season or from the episode. Some of them will put the episode clips, little tiny clips in the beginning. Not really much of a spoiler, but it gets the job done, and it is what. Oh, it's a minute long. That's a little long. I wouldn't have it that long. I would have probably. Yeah, I think you could probably do that in 30 seconds. That would be my only complaint. Otherwise, it's a really solid intro. She is. Her voice actress is really good too. You have to, when you're doing animation, you have to make the voice match the character design. Like, and it amazes me how often they get this wrong. But it could be like I watch a lot of anime, so the dub is just not going to pay attention to that. They don't care as much. They're just trying to get the job done. They're trying to get English voices so they can push us out to America and England and all that shit, right? Wow. The way they cut that together, it sounds like never trifle with or never mess with the affection of a woman until next time. Like now they're implying that like I'm just curious here. 2 minutes and essentially 20 seconds before the story actually starts. So, like, say this would start at the, and there'll probably be a commercial in there, right? After the opening theme before you get this. So you could literally, like, start making your sandwich right at 3 o'clock when it starts and be at the coffee table in front of the TV before the actual new stuff starts. You have time. Yeah. Look at it. Speaking of aura, and I'm going to beat it out of you. No. I said I'm going to beat it out of you. It's non-negotiable. Yeah. The way he can deadlift 250, 300-pound ass men is just incredible. You don't understand, like, the amount of strength and power we have to be talking about for something like that. That is just... What was my biggest deadlift? And we're talking straight up. He's doing it at an angle. An angle is impossible, right? Straight up, 300 pounds, I think I did a couple times, like just 1 or 2 reps. 300-pound deadlift, that's about it, right? And that's straight up. You ain't doing that shit at an angle. He is strong as hell is what I'm saying. Oh, shit. Yeah, like government lasers or, mind control drugs. Yeah, blasted feds and their secrets. It's wild. We're watching something that is 33 years old. This is like a time capsule. And so far, it's pretty damn entertaining for being that old, right? Like, I wasn't into old shit growing up. Other than Looney Tunes and Abbott and Costello. That was super old, even at the time, right? I was never into the Muppet or the Stooges. I was never into the Three Stooges. I preferred Abbott and Costello because dialogue comedy, not physical comedy. That's what I'm into. Oh shit, that's one way to do it. Pretty well executed, fellas. Yeah, sayonara. Yeah, they got a tool for every job. Look at it. Does that just go straight down? There's no grate for debris and bugs and stuff. You don't have a grate to. You just have just a big open pipe, huh? I guess so. Yeah, we're gonna blow this shit out of you. He hasn't even rolled to a stop yet, man. This is military precision. Speaking of the military, what the hell is that? The Batarang? Do you realize how many years it's been since I've thought of the Batarang? No, the Batarang. Sorry, Boomerang is a Batarang. What the hell is that? What a hang glide is? The hell did he call it? The Bat Glider? I don't remember. Anyway, that used to be my favorite thing he had is a little hang gliding thing, Meanwhile, the minions are taking their time. I'm gonna shoot the hell out of him. Oh no, I just need the box. Okay. Wow, they got the skull and bones right there. So she's after probably a biohazard, that or radiation. Yeah, they're definitely with the skull imagery, aren't they? Oh, Jesus, you killed him. Batman doesn't kill my fat ass. That man is murdered. You threw him off a train going 30 miles an hour into a tree. He is dead. No, I'm just surprised. I was surprised. God damn the badonkadonk. Yeah. I don't like evil chicks. Well, that's a lie. I do, but you know. Yeah, it's a biohazard. That's what it is. A bioweapon. Hey, Russian chicks are crazy, man. I ain't risking it. Sorry, any Russian chicks watching this right now. Y'all know you're crazy. I don't know about that. Unfortunately, you're too heavy. You're like 300 pounds of solid muscle. You're too heavy for the helicopter to carry up. So that's why you got caught. They're not telling you, man. Why would they tell local police? 500,000 federal troops, local police. Who the hell are they going to trust? Like, they're not trusting the local police. Give me a break. Their phone should be red, shouldn't it? Jesus. Well, that's 1/5 of my income. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah. It's a good way to get got, man. You got to what you got to do is get rid of your preconceptions in all areas. Like maybe it's a dude, but he's deaf, so you don't think anything of it. Man, he could kick your ass. This lunch is gonna be a failure too. She lied. Although we probably will. You know, certain angles I don't like his face. This is a good angle. I like his face here. That other angle, it was like a 3/4 profile. It sucked. I hated it. These are all fine. So it's like a probably a glitch. Oh shit! Damn. They're onto you. Like your obvious identity, considering you have 15 cats in your penthouse. You have cat wallpaper. Everybody knows it's you, man. Can we see her hair in her costume? I can't remember, but that would be a dead giveaway. I don't think so. Come on, Bruce. You know you drive better than this. Let the cat out of the bag and do some defensive goddamn driving. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what to do. You let him get in front, you amateur. Yeah, busy fella. You shouldn't be saying shit under your breath, man. People are gonna catch on. That's some defensive ass driving. Of course, you know, again, Batman doesn't kill, but he does endanger dozens of lives on the freeway. Holy shit. You know, the ultimate test of any show, are you entertained? That's it. That's all that matters. That's the whole point. That's what we're doing this for. We're not doing this to be comic accurate. We're not doing this for continuity. We're not doing this to tell a 15-year story. We're doing this to entertain you for these 22 minutes. And this is entertaining as hell, man. Both of these episodes have been super entertaining. So they're doing their job. No, the rest of that shit really, it matters, but it's not crucial. Jesus. Holy shit. He inconvenienced 100 people there, man. I know the bad guys are responsible. I'm not blaming the victim, but goddamn, man. This is sus as hell. I'm calling the police. That thing was falling apart, man. Are we ever going to get a meal? I ain't eaten 3 days, man. You're a billionaire. Everybody's after you. Damn. This is technically a second date. I'm just saying, you know, just saying a little bit more than just a cheat. Yeah, effing right. Dude, you've spent 45 minutes with her so far. I keep a glicky ready. Or is it blicky? I keep a blicky ready. Dude, man. She's got cat statues. She might as well have a big cat sign right in front of her apartment. Yeah, it took her like 2 seconds to change that costume. She is on it, man. Thank you, because that's been getting annoying. So this is our Alfred, huh? Hmm. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure out that's a cat hair. Say, those little eyes about to narrow. Look at that. Here they come. Smells like cat. You know she has cats in her apartment, man. Yeah, it's a very distinctive color. Look at those eyes narrow. Yeah, they didn't narrow as much as I wanted. I wanted the Spider-Man narrowing, man. I was gonna say, man, it's not suspicious until you get to the color, which apparently that cat was hiding when he was in the apartment. That looks like cat piss. Seriously? Really? This is why you have so many cats? I'm gonna pretend that was orange juice. Man, if Maven gets killed, I'm gonna be pissed. I like the minion. I always like minions. Loyal. There for you. They got your back. They can see things you don't see. Like, you know, they think ahead and shit. Oh Jesus, she's dead as hell. Well, maybe I shouldn't have had a pitcher, an entire ass pitcher of orange juice. That's a lot of orange juice for one sitting, man. She was in her house that entire pitcher, man. Like, what have you been doing that you need to replenish that much? Too late. Yeah. This is not good. He's coming here to get Catwoman. He's going to save her ass. Dude, he was about to... Not the Bruce Lee. He did the Bruce Lee. My glasses! So she won't be able to see who it is, right? Hey, nice fuzzy, so she won't be able to give a good description. Come on, man. Look, as a person with glasses myself who's blind as hell without them, you know where the some bitches are. You find them easily. Unless it's dark in the room, which I guess it is here. Your minion needs better self-defense skills. Yeah. I just saw you brutalize that man out there. What you did to him in that patio, that was heinous. The balcony? Balcony, yeah. I don't know what the hell you're saying. You're fired. You're dead to me. Yeah, I discovered that. To my detriment. You have room for my orange juice? Yeah, real. Yeah. Man, they fall in love quick on this show. I feel like the Batmobile's too big. Just, it's too long, man. Oh, shit. Okay. Like I said, what you did to that man out in that balcony, like, I will tell you everything you need to know. But you're still fired. Like, you can't have a minion that snitches on you, man. That's, like I said, loyalty. That was the first thing I said, loyalty. I think it was. It's the first thing I want from a minion. Be loyal, man. You snitch, that's it. Oh, shit. Oh, she's got command over all cats of all types. Interesting. Hey, guard this sumbitch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't eat him until I get in here. That makes too much noise. I think I like the Batcopter the most, but the Batplane and the Batboat, good shit. Batmobile, you know, I've never been big on that, but like, I don't particularly like their design of the Batmobile in this one. A little too long. But you know what? It's that movie design, because the movie design was also too long, wasn't it? That's what that was. Maybe he'll get a redesign after the movie's bomb. Shit. Yeah, you're the first person to ever think of that joke, ever. Yeah. Too bad it was your last joke on Earth. He's trying to save that pussy, man. Hey, don't make it dirty. Yeah, shit. God damn it. Can you fight or not? Because I feel like you keep avoiding fighting me. She keeps using minions and guns and bars and shit. What's up? Well, this is awkward. I'm not surprised. It sucks, so that does track. She's going to try to kill him in the most Batman villain way ever. We're going to leave this here. We're going to have a candle burn down for 5 minutes. You won't be killed by this chemical or the virus or whatever until the candle burns all the way down. Good point. They won't know the difference. They'll cancel your check. Yeah, here it is. It'll take a couple minutes. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Perfect. Which actually makes sense in this case because they don't want to be here when that goes off. I'm going to stop here and talk, man. Look, once that acid touches that vial, I'm the fuck out of here. I ain't stopping to say shit. I'll send you an email. I'm not going to say shit, man. Because you don't know how long that's going to take. She could be wrong in her estimate. Get the fuck out of here. But this is perfect, like I said, because there's actually a logical reason why they left before he was dead. Because they're not trying to die themselves, right? That shit's dangerous as hell. Yeah, you better hurry up, man. Yeah, I was able to flex out, but only because you softened them up. Yeah. I really like their chemistry. Yeah, she gonna stop and look. What the fuck you looking at? Man, that gray screen captures some people up in here. Those last couple people didn't make it, man. They did not make it. She really does love you. I mean, there ain't nobody gonna be left, right? Guess start a fire would probably destroy it. You gotta, oh yeah, right there. You're gonna burn this entire facility to the ground. I got you. That's the safest way to do it. Yeah, I guess that thing wasn't as far down as they made it look like it was. Because it looked like the guys, and that was like 2 minutes ago, couldn't get to it before it closed. If I only had my bat lighter. Yeah, oh shit, that's even better. Man, when he fucks something up, he fucks it up. Alright. Yeah, it's out. Here it is. You better burn it now. Burn it all. Burn it all. That's how he's getting through the grate, I guess. Yeah, that fire's gonna be following you, baby. Oh, that was on purpose. Never mind. Yeah. I don't actually know if a hand grenade would start a fire. I don't know the answer to that question. I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm saying I don't know the answer to that question because what it does is it blows apart the casing and sends that shrapnel in all the 360 degrees, right? But it doesn't. There's not a large fire effect. It's just there's enough explosive inside the grenade to shatter the casings and send it out as shrapnel. It's not a flame grenade, right? It's not it's not intended to start fire. So I don't actually know how that would work. But you've got the fumes from the gas that were well in the air, so that's probably what ignited anyway, right? You only need one spark. Yeah, she's pissed. Yeah. Oh, shit. Shit, it's SEAL Team... What did they say, ice? That can't possibly be ice. Oh, police. I just saw the last 3 letters of police, okay. I never figured that out. Police and ice share 3 letters. I guess I never thought about it. Yeah, so I get to... Oh, shit. Now we can finally get to see her fight. Yeah. She was waiting for you to set her up. She wasn't going to hit you till you said something to set her up. You really are here for the quips. Like, it's not worth doing a job unless you can at least get 3 quips off. Oh, shit. You're about to get shredded. I don't care how awesome you are, you ain't taking out a big cat. A big cat will rip you to shreds, man. Straight for the throat. Like, why is it not already ripping out her throat? Maybe she asked it not to murder it. Like, look, I would rather you didn't rip her throat out, please. Can you just hold her there? She must have done that. Oh, shit. She's going to be gone, too. That minion better be fired. So you're here for the quips, too. Yeah, that was a double quip. He did a double. There's those narrow eyes. Yeah. What's up? You better not be coming back to your place. You don't know that he knows who you are. Shit. Oh shit, you're busted. Oh god damn it. Well shit. Hey, don't be liking him, cat. I want you taken away like a high class criminal. So I called the feds. Yeah. Well, that's foreplay where I come from. Yeah. Those are some shitty looking handcuffs, man. Those must be bat cuffs. You got the shaped like bats, right? Alright. I approve this message. I just want to see if there's any. Kevin Conroy, that was his name. Okay. Bob Hastings. Doesn't ring a bell. Mary McDonald Lewis, never heard of her. Kate Mulgrew. No shit. When the fuck was Voyager? It was, let me see. Next Generation is 87 and 94. And then Voyager started after Next Generation was done. So it would have been 1995. It went from 1995 to 2002. Kate Mulgrew did Red Claw here 3 years before she became captain of Voyager. Fascinating. Interesting. Frank Welker, of course. Frank Welker, I bet, was the Cats. Because he specializes in animals. The best voiceover artist out there. Like, just he can do it any animal. Like, you want 3 cats or 4 cats meows at the same time. He can do birds. The guy's amazing. Anyway, Kate Mulgrew is a big surprise. I would never guess that. Like, she does a good. I thought they just got some Russian chick. Honestly, like that was a good accent, or whatever ethnicity she was supposed to be. Yeah, great 2-parter. I'm assuming this is it for. Will be obviously as you're seeing this. I'll keep the 2 parters together. Why wouldn't I? But if it's a 3-parter, that might get a little confusing. But I don't think it will be. Let's see what the next episode is going to be. Looks like just a standalone. Okay, right. So we're doing this 2-parter as one video, and then we've got 2 standalone episodes that'll be their own videos. I'll keep the stories as separate videos, but if we got a 2 or 3-part or whatever, it'll stay as one video. So yeah, good start to the series.